I want to bring the conversation back to the broken criminal justice system that is disproportionately negatively impacting Black and brown people all across this country today. Now, Senator Harris says she's proud of her record as a prosecutor and that she'll be a prosecutor president, but I'm deeply concerned about this record. There are too many examples to cite, but she put over 1,500 people in jail for marijuana violations and then laughed about it when she was asked if she ever smoked marijuana. She blocked evidence. She blocked evidence that would have freed an innocent man from death row until the courts forced her to do so. She kept people in prison beyond their sentences to use them as cheap labor for the state of California. And she fought to keep cash bail system in place that impacts poor people in the worst kind of way.
Thank you, Congresswoman. Senator Harris, your response.
As the elected Attorney General of California, I did the work of significantly reforming the criminal justice system of a state of 40 million people, which became a national model for the work that needs to be done. And I am proud of that work. And I am proud of making a decision to not just give fancy speeches or be in a legislative body and give speeches on the floor, but actually doing the work of being in the position to use the power that I had to reform a system that is badly in need of reform. That is why we created initiatives that were about reentering former offenders and getting them counseling. It is why, and because I know that criminal justice system is so broken, that I am an advocate for what we need to do to not only decriminalize, but legalize marijuana in the United States.
I want to bring Congresswoman Gabbard back in. Your response,
The bottom line is, Senator Harris, when you are in a position to make a difference and an impact in these people's lives, you did not. And worse yet, in the case of those who were on death row, innocent people, you actually blocked evidence from being revealed that would have freed them until you were forced to do so. There is no excuse for that. And the people who suffered under your reign as prosecutor, you owe them an apology.
Senator Harris.
Hey, what's up? Welcome back. It's your man Wise. And yes, it turns out that Kamala is trying to change the rules for the September 10th debate on ABC. So Kamala, apparently, for whatever reason, says she now wants to have notes during the live debate. So the terms were all set. Everything was ready to go. Just like the last debate, mics were going to be cut. No audience, no notes, and no opening or closing statements. But then the Democrats had to go and shake things up. Kamala Harris, who's stepping in for Biden, started playing games. So instead of renegotiating like any fair person would, Team Harris was like, nah, we're sticking to what we agreed to. Trump, always up for a challenge, said, okay, we can rock with that, but let's do one on Fox as well. So then, what does Kamala do? She puts out a statement saying she won't do the Fox debate. Go figure. She only wants to go on ABC where her best buddy is running the show. I mean, if you are a feminist out there, if you are a woman out there that believes in, women's equality and things of that nature, you guys should be up in arms right now with how this woman is running this campaign. The fact that she hasn't sat down and spoke to a reporter or a journalist for an interview one-on-one, the fact that she hasn't stood up and held any press conferences where she's asked questions by a multitude of journalists out there, the fact that she hasn't had any town halls where the people can ask her questions. What kind of campaign is she running, man? Like, seriously, do we want equality or do we want to have someone that wants special treatment in the White House right now? This is ridiculous, man. And now she's saying that she wants to change the rules. Now, this is also the same lady that said that Donald Trump was running from her. He said that Trump was afraid of a debate. She also said that she's not afraid of people like Donald Trump because she has prosecuted those types of people all throughout her career. And now all of a sudden, she's running scared right now. This is ridiculous. Her campaign, I don't know who's running this thing for, but they are making her look extremely weak right now. So no to 3 debates, no to the Fox debate, of course, and we need to change the rules for the ABC debate. So basically, Trump accepted the ABC debate under the exact same terms as the CNN debate after she went out there and told anybody that would listen that Trump is afraid. He really doesn't want the smoke. That's what she said. Harris camp now is coming out and saying they want things changed. They want to do things differently. after having already agreed to the CNN rules? Do you want equality or do you want special treatment? Which one is it? Seriously, which one is it? And then the Trump campaign obviously said no to the changes to the agreed upon rules, because why is she changing her mind at the last minute now? If she's not smart enough to repeat the messaging points her handlers want her to memorize, why is that Trump's problem? I'm not sure, but I'm starting to believe that she wants out of this debate. She doesn't want any parts of it. I'm thinking that she is afraid. And again, anybody that's saying that it's time that we have a woman president, that it's, oh, we're past due, and you don't see this right here as this person isn't qualified for this job, you guys got to wake up, man. Let's just keep it real. She is not a serious individual.
Truth is, they're trying to get out of it because she doesn't want to debate. She's not a good debater. She's not a smart person. She doesn't want to debate. But when I looked at the hostility during the weekend, you watch it this week with George Slopadopoulos, and the Vietnamese didn't get that one. You got it. Yes, sir. If you didn't get it, I couldn't push it. But no, we want to have fairness. We have to bring fairness back to the country. And we have to have a president. We are the closest to World War III, I believe, that we've ever been right now, right this second. And we have a man that just took a vacation in California. He was on the beach. And he came back today. Where's he going? Delaware. Why? Another vacation. He's going for another week. That's not the Vietnamese. They're hardworking people, aren't they?
Trump's absolutely right. He is absolutely right, 1000% right. She's either trying to get out of it or she knows she's not capable of talking policy. I mean, just the other day, she looked terrified when she accidentally let the press ask her a question. But she's probably trying to get that I'm speaking moment and to make Trump look bad for interrupting a woman and, you know, all this other jazz. I mean, even though she in her camp, they can't define what a woman is. I mean, these people are ridiculous, man.
I do believe there's going to be a debate, but I would tell President Trump and his team to keep the same rules from the Joe Biden debate. And let me be very clear as to why. The reason why Kamala Harris wants to change the rules now to have open microphones is because she wants to interrupt Donald Trump. She wants to be able to create a spectacle out of this debate, which would prevent her from actually being forced to discuss public policy, discuss her positions in detail. She wants to create some sort of moment, some sort of YouTube spectacle that can be replayed so she can hide behind the debate as opposed to talking about the policies that impact the American people. She wants to be able to create this moment where she owns Donald Trump for 10 seconds. That's just ridiculous. It's not what matters in our country. Donald Trump has debated everybody from Hillary Clinton to Joe Biden, all points in between. He can definitely debate Kamala Harris, but it is in the interest of the American people that Kamala Harris is not allowed to make this debate a spectacle. It has to be about the issues facing America, because she has serious questions that she refuses to answer. And the way they're campaigning, the only way the American people will get a straight answer about her policy positions and the thought process behind them, and that's very important, the thought process behind them, is if she actually has a very clear debate with Donald Trump where both people have an opportunity to express themselves without being interrupted, whether it be by the moderators or by the opposing person. Kamala Harris wants a spectacle. She doesn't want to debate on issues. That's why she wants to change.
My guy, Byron Donald, once again, 1000% correct. Kamala doesn't want to debate. She doesn't do well off script. Even CNN folks have admitted it. The worst moments of her vice presidency were when she had to go unscripted. That's why her team is so paranoid about controlling the conditions. They're claiming Trump is scared to debate Kamala. But anyone who knows Trump knows he's not afraid of anything. He's built his name by taking on all challengers. So why would he agree to a debate where Kamala needs notes and like it's a school exam or something? I mean, that's not a debate. It's a joke. If you need notes, you're not prepared, and Trump knows it. Kamala's connections at ABC are protecting her while they smear Trump. Why should he walk into an ambush? And if Kamala can't handle real debate, how is she going to handle a deal or a debate with Putin or Xi. She's been hiding in the background with no real accomplishments to speak of. When asked what she'll do next, she said, I'm going to walk up these stairs. Seriously? I mean, seriously? The Democrats aren't even realizing her policies, thinking Americans are too stupid to care. They're selling us an empty vision of moving forward, but it's just more empty words. Kamala Harris isn't new. She's the same old politician in a new outfit. It's same politics. Despite throwing over $540 million into her campaign, they can't hide the fact that she's a awful, terrible candidate. Kamala was picked for her intersectional qualities, not her abilities. She was right there for every failure of the Biden administration, like the border crisis and Afghanistan. Now they want you to believe she's a fresh start. It's a lie. And that lady's counterfeit is all get out. The media is helping her avoid the tough questions, but the American people aren't stupid. We see through the facade. The Democrats think they can hide Kamala's record and pretend she's something she's not. But come November, we'll see who's really in charge. The American people deserve a leader who's honest, transparent, and has a real plan. Kamala Harris is none of those things. What do you guys think? Is Harris trying to avoid debating Trump, or is something else more sinister going on? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe to the channel, drop me a comment. I'm looking forward to hearing what you guys have to say. Consider joining the ARP family. It supports me to team the channel. It gives us the ability to do what we do on a day-to-day basis. Keep God first in your life. Stay prayed up, and we'll catch up with you all next time. Peace.